Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me on this lovely evening. Now, I'm not going to say too much because I'll explain everything later on in the video, but I will tell you the secret to my wash day routine is this lovely plant right here. If you can get your hands on it, please do. I'm gonna just leave it at that. See you later. cat's purple hair from my crochet braids. So right now I'm just gently unraveling my cornrows. I do have some shedded hair here. As you can see, they're pretty long, tight strands of curls. And I also have just a little bit of small, tiny bits of breakage, but not much for this section right now, if you can see. Not much at all, really. But I'll see what more I have as I continue to detangle. But the reason I pre-poo is to add moisture back into my hair as I'm undoing a style or detangling. If I try to do it dry, you know, it's just not, it's not a good recipe. And then also, whenever I go to shampoo my hair, I noticed whenever I pre-poo, like after the shampoo process, my hair is not as dry and brittle. Like, it keeps the moisture in my hair, which is what I'm looking for. Because, you know, if I have breakage and stuff, then that could be a symptom of my hair being dry. So, you know, you definitely want to just be mindful of that as you take down your protective styles, to add moisture back into your hair before, you know, you go in and shampoo or start detangling. And I noticed that this just works for me. Like, my detangling is not as strenuous, it's not as horrendous. Like, you know, I can actually get it done at a reasonable amount of time. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and detangle this section with my fingers. Now, I also use a moisturizing shampoo, so I feel like, you know, my hair isn't as stripped when I finish washing my hair. Because, you know, sometimes when you have that stripped feeling after you wash your hair, it's like creates more tangles and mats. So this kind of is almost like a heat protectant for your hair, you know, like when you go to flat iron your hair, you add a little heat protectant to protect it from the heat. Well, this is like a moisture or a dryness protectant from, you know, shampoo that dries my hair out. So I got a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, let me put it in my palm, a little bit of shed hair in that one section. And I know that shed hair because it's long strands of hair rather than small broken pieces of hair. Yeah, I guess my hair goal, I don't know how many years it's going to take me to reach this goal. I'm not really at a teeny weeny fro anymore. I'm pretty much in that like awkward middle stage now where it's like, you know, my hair is long, medium length to long, but not, you know, it could still look short, but if I stretch it out, it's long. So, you know, I really want to get past this point here. I want to get back past this point. You know, I kind of want to get back to the length that I had when I very first went natural, and a little bit longer than that, you know. So I have been watching some YouTubers. I find, you know, watching YouTube while I'm, you know, doing my hair or doing my makeup is just like therapy in such a way. So I've been watching YouTube, particularly this one channel, Natural Academia. And yeah, I like her philosophy as far as, you know, being gentle with the hair, protective styling, you know, not touching your hair. Sometimes that's hard to do, especially when you're watching a lot of YouTube. It's like you see all these hair videos and you want to try out all these styles. But then you kind of wonder why your hair is suffering or it's not growing past the point that you'd like it to, because maybe, you know, you're just manipulating it too much. So maybe I feel like that might have been my issue also, just simply my hair being dry. It kind of took me a while to figure out that one, especially while, you know, throughout the shampoo process. You know, sometimes you just shampoo your hair. You just jump in right after you take your hair out. You don't really comb through it. You don't detangle your hair before you get in the shower. So once you get in the shower, not only do you have tangles and shed hair still in your head, but, you know, you might be dealing with dryness like me and other factors going on. So then by the time you get out of the shower, it's like your hair is a big matted mess. So, and then having to section it out and comb it out is just another struggle. Then you put it back into another crazy style, like you blow out your hair, or you flat iron it, or you braid it and stuff. So the process to learn. You know, sometimes you just gotta make the same mistake several times before you actually get it, you know, before it actually clicks in your head. Oh, this is what is wrong. This is what I'm doing wrong, or this is what could be different. So it definitely took me a minute to come to that. And you know, I'm still learning. You know, this process that I'm going through right now might not even be for me. You know, following Natural Academia, I might have to, you know, what works for her hair might not necessarily work for me. I know she said she's high porosity. Well, I think I'm low porosity. So, you know, that in itself can make a huge difference, even though we both might have 4C hair or something like that. I've never really been a finger detangler though. I normally just, you know, get that brush or get that comb and go through my hair, but she likes to finger detangle her hair, and honestly her hair is my goal. Her hair is my goal, so that's why I'm following her. Her hair is not too long, but it's long enough. But you know, obviously I'll be happy once I surpass that. She'll surpass it before me, clearly. But, you know, for now, for the next 3 years, I'll say that her hair is my goal. So, if you're watching this, I'm watching you. You know, I guess when you finger detangle, you have to be more gentle. You can't just rip through your hair. I mean, I guess you can rip through your hair with anything, a comb, a brush. You know, I feel like if you're gonna cornrow your hair, you might want to go in with like a comb or something like that, or a brush to really get the roots, you know, detangled. But I'm gonna be putting my hair up into braids, or maybe twists, I'm not sure yet. So you see how this is like moisturized, the hair is pretty much sealed, you know, nothing's really sticking out like that. It looks juicy and bouncy, while this is like hella stiff. Dry, looks brittle and cracked. Now, I wouldn't unravel this braid with nothing in it. I would not do that. That would be a huge mistake. I would be suffering, and, you know, it would probably sound like I'm biting into a very crisp, honey crisp apple. So instead, I'm gonna take that aloe vera gel, my favorite pre-poo, my favorite pre-poo. And you know, I got this from Walmart. It only cost, I don't know, all I know is it was cheap. I got like 3 or 4 of them. I was like, oh, so you're cheap, all right, bet. These better not, Lord, I'm gonna pray for aloe vera to continue to be in stock for as long as I live. You know, sometimes when you're experimenting with your hair, you become a product junkie. So I'm trying to get rid of that habit as well. I'm really trying to be more mindful with my spending. And so, you know, that means doing my hair a little bit less, or if I do my hair, I do it myself. So I've been preferring to do my hair myself a lot more recently. I've been having people constantly in my hair because number one, they're so rough in my hair. It just feels like they're constantly ripping it out with their tools and stuff, with their brushes, and I just can't take it anymore. Like the abuse to my hair, you know, I feel like you're supposed to be a professional, and I just don't feel like my hair is being treated professionally. I feel like it's, you know, you're just trying to get it into the style, get out. So I've just been preferring to be the only hands in my head. And I feel like I can't really enjoy myself when I'm in a stylish chair and I'm afraid of, like, she's going in with the scissors, all right, how much is she trying to, you know, she's telling me I need a trim, you know, how much is she trying to let go. So, you know, if I do my own hair, I'm in control of that, number one. I'm in control of how gentle or not I am with my hair. And I feel like I've seen a lot less hair come out when I am in charge of my hair. Like, when you leave the hairdresser and your hair's all over the floor, like, that's an issue. But, you know, lately, especially with this aloe vera pre-poo treatment, I used to have, like, a clump of hair at the end of my wash day, you know. But now last wash day I had maybe like a very small amount of shed hair, and it was all pretty much shed hair. It was little to no breakage. So I was really happy about that. I was like, okay, the aloe vera is definitely the secret for my hair. It is the secret. And again, as I continue to move up the hair to my, you know, I just keep grabbing more gel, like scooping it up in my fingers and placing it where it needs to go. And finger detangle this section, grabbing some more gel. I did not watch any videos on the proper finger detangling technique, so I'm just gonna go for it and pray to the good Lord Jesus Christ, who not only saved my soul but can save my hair. I saw this one YouTuber, she literally was like, I pray, or maybe it was a comment, it might have been a comment, I don't know, but she was like, you know, I pray for long hair every day, and I really feel like that has helped me achieve long hair. And I was like, you know, I never thought of that. You know, you pray for everything else, why would I not pray for long hair? I'm like, is that a fleshly desire to want long hair? Is it wrong? I don't think it's wrong. But I guess briefly I can kind of talk about some life updates. Now, you might be asking in the previous clip, girl, is your stomach protruding? If you don't know me personally, especially at this time of my life right now, yes, I'm expecting a little one with my fiance currently. So
I'm about 5 months, and yeah, it's been a good ride so far. I'm very happy. I'm excited, but I also, again, need to get this hair routine together so that way, you know, once the baby gets here, I am not stressing about what to do with his head. So here's my collarbone, about right here. A little past collarbone, but my boob is like right here. So I'm kind of armpit length. That's from like the very beginning of armpit length. So yeah, I might bring my fiance on one of my videos here soon. That way, if you're kind of following me from like a long distance, you'll be able to meet him. You can say what's up. I'm thinking about posting, you know, more videos of just my pregnancy journey and all of that good stuff. I'm a pretty private person, so I mean, you gonna get what you gonna get. No guarantees on getting too much stuff, but you gonna get what you get. Whatever I feel motivated to do at the current time. But if you have any questions too, just comment them down below and I'll try to answer them whenever. Like if you have any questions for me or for him, then yeah, totally. Go ahead and put them in the comments below and I'll try to get back to you. Or I will get back to you because, you know, I'm not a big YouTuber or anything. I'm always on my phone. These clips can be rough too. You gotta put them in your hair gently. Especially towards the scalp. My scalp does not play anymore. I've had to stop with the tight braids towards my edges and the back of my hair. Oh my god, it does not play anymore. It just doesn't. I think I'm liking this finger detangling so far. Again, I'm not having too much shed hair come out. I really think this aloe vera is a blessing for me. I truly do. Like, I would not be making this video right now if I didn't say that it didn't work for my hair, because it has been working for my hair. When I tell you I used to lose so much hair during wash day, it was crazy. I mean, my shower would be full of hair. That's why I'm like, you know, I know I was losing hair. I know I was missing out on growth that I should have had if I had just, you know, moisturized my hair, you know, pre-pooed before shampooing, you know, just taking the extra steps to really care for my curls. And, you know, it's a process, you know. So I'm looking at my hair and I'm like, my hair seems to be the same length, you know. It's been a year. I feel like my hair should have grown just a little bit, you know. So, you know, when you're around people and their hair grows and then it's like you feel like your hair has literally been at the exact same point. Maybe not necessarily, you know. I feel like my hair has grown a little bit, but it could have been a lot better had I been more proactive. And had I just, you know, would have known rather than just buying products, you know, but not really listening to my hair. I'm not sure what protective style I'll do. I'm thinking of just doing braids because I feel like braids maintain the moisture more than twists do for my hair. You know, I feel like whenever I take my hair down out of braids, there's still a ton of moisture left. The last time I did my hair, I did do a little trim. So my ends should be good. I'm not doing any more trims for a while. I don't need it. So, we good. Honestly, I'm gonna just go ahead and turn this camera off and I'll catch you back probably, you know, at the shampoo process.
So I finished washing my hair. As you can see, it's still dripping pretty much. So basically, I'm just going to unravel the hair. I'm hoping that my scalp is clean. I only washed it like once, so. But I'm gonna unravel these twists. My hair still feels nice and soft. Now, I did not use a conditioner, and that's just because I used the moisturizing shampoo, and honestly, I feel like I don't need to use the any conditioners afterwards, because I did that once and it just, my hair felt a little bit drier than it did when I didn't use it, so I'm not gonna do that today. I don't have any butters or creams really, so the only product that I have here, I'm at my fiance's apartment, is this African Pride. It's a leave-in conditioner, daily treatment. You can use it as a daily treatment. I like it. It smells really good. And then I'm also going to use the moisturizing lotion. And then I'll just seal it all together with a little bit of avocado oil. So I'll probably do some jumbo braids and just take every twist that I already have in my hair and just go ahead and braid it up. So I'm gonna go section by section, so that way my hair doesn't get like too dry from, you know, having my hair out basically. So I'm gonna try to retain the moisture that's already in my hair by just not towel drying it. And then, you know, when I'm ready for that piece of hair, I will get it myself. All right, it is now like 10:30 at night. I think I started around 5:30. I must admit that filming definitely slowed me down, but I like to take my time anyway, so I just put it up into little braids. Again, after I shampooed, I literally left the twist in and went twist by twist, just so that way I can leave all the moisture in my hair that I could, and just layer those products right on top and sealed it with oil, you know, waiting a week or so to re-moisturize the hair and then put it back in the style. If I might leave my hair in a scarf as well. For the past week at work, I've been wearing my hair in a scarf. So I'll probably continue that, especially throughout winter where it's really cold, and, you know, I don't want my hair to be suffering from all this stuff going on outside. So I think I'll do that, and then I'll just show you how much hair I lost. Now that is so little for me compared to previous wash days that I've had in the past months and years. I used to lose like a huge, like a big ball of hair. This is amazing for me. So I'm really excited to just continue, only shedding the necessary hair that, comes out as I'm using my hands, no combs or anything like that. I'm really excited for the next few years on my journey. Right now, whenever I stretch my hair, I would say my hair is about right here, right at armpit length in the front, as far as the very back of my hair goes. And then in the front, I'd say it's just a little bit longer than my chin. So, I'd like for the front to hang a little bit longer. And I definitely want the back of my hair to at least touch my boob. Eventually my life goal would be to obviously have my natural hair all the way down my back. So that just comes with patience, time, and, persistence, a regimen, having a set routine, and leaving your hair alone. So, yep, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my detailed wash day routine. And if you found any of these tips helpful, just leave a comment below or like this video. Yeah, see you later. Have a good night.